Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for December 11th, 12th, and 13th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for my Scorpios. Hello, my Scorpios. How are you? Now, you know that I am using my two Radley Valentine decks, my Angel Tarot cards for the main message, and then I will pull one from my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I'll also pull one from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, I've prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. Remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. Whatever the message, my job, just deliver. Okay? Next week, we have a lot of energy, and to the point that it's very almost, it's transformational. That's what I want to say. Anyway, big stuff, big energy. We have the new moon in Sagittarius. That's on the 14th. The 15th is Venus going into Sagittarius, but the big stuff is on the 17th. Saturn goes into Aquarius, and the 19th, Jupiter goes into Aquarius. This is really big. And we are going to be, we're going to be putting out the positive, and we're going to go with that. It's going to be a very positive, transformational type of energy. Now, I have 3 cards face down. The first and third are reversed. So let's see what we have for this weekend for my Scorpios. First card is, and again, reverse cards have a little stronger energy. So here we go. The 2 of Water. So this is I'm feeling very much about relationships. I don't know, and again, relationships can be about your work, job, career relationship, your personal, intimate relationship. It could be about your family. It could be about your home type of relationship. I'm feeling kind of that this is either an emotional partnership with either that work job, kind of, or with possibly, it could be a renewal of an existing relationship, or it could be a new relationship coming in, okay? But this is your energy, it's your sign, it's also Pisces, it's also Cancer. But I'm feeling that there's an emotional commitment, that you're putting this emotional commitment into this relationship. Now, like I said, it could be an existing relationship, so that you're having this, it would almost be like you're redoing your marriage vows type of energy. But it could also be this, let's look into possibly moving in together or possibly getting married type of energy too. Or it could be, again, it could be a recommitment to your job. But whatever this relationship is, it becomes one of the more important things in your life, okay? So I'm feeling that really strongly. Anyway, 2s have some decision, some crossroads. A relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. So there could also be, if you've been having some arguments, you possibly could come together. Hey, let's talk about this. Let's see what's going on here. Why are we arguing so much? Okay. Next card up, the 5 of Water. Now, again, this is your energy. Okay. Again, this is your emotions. This is your fluidity. 5s have some big changes to it. Now, changes can be positive, it can be negative, it could be neutral changes, okay? So whatever this recommitment is to this relationship, it is a change. There is a change in this relationship. Now, like I said, it could be it sounds like it could be very, very positive for you, okay? But it's something, maybe you have to make some changes that you might not have wanted to make. Okay, maybe you've been, maybe there's some, there's, again, and the guy, that kind of fits with what I'm thinking, but it's almost like for the recommitment, there's going to have to be some changes, and that's not always easy. And, for the weekend, yeah, you'll be able to make those changes. You're going to just have to decide if you can make those changes on that longer road. Okay? Okay. Things not turning out the way you'd hope, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. Now, your last card is reversed. So here we go. The Empress. Okay, so whatever this is going on, there's also a blessing happening. And it's kind of like, some of this, sometimes you have to go through the Five of Water. Sometimes you have to go through these emotional changes in order to tick off, and I don't mean tick off as in make somebody mad, but in order to check off a lesson that you needed to learn. And when you learn the lessons, a lot of times then what will happen is there will be a universal gifting back to you. But I do feel like, there is a strong commitment here. And I do feel like my Scorpios, whatever this is, is this an intimate relationship? It could be. I tend to go, or is this your career that you're like recommitting to your job type, or maybe even to your family. Maybe there's been a separation in your family and now you're coming back to your family. And, but there's like this recommitment here, and there's going to have to be some changes. You will have to make those changes. Okay? Because, and the thing is, it's going to be you that has to make those changes. Okay? I'm sorry, my Scorpios. I wish that there was a better compromise. You may not necessarily like it, but it's something that does actually give you that universal blessing. Now, the Empress, this is going to be Archangel Gabriel, so you could be hearing some news because he's the divine messenger. But the Empress to me is like the universe, and it's like the gifting of the universe. So there could be a very strong blessing put on this relationship. Or there could be also, maybe it's even separately. Maybe there's a separate type of gifting. Okay? But this is lavish abundance. Give birth to your dreams. Nurture yourself and others. Let's go on now. So yeah, there's a really strong, this is really strong emotional weekend for you. There does feel like, and it could even be that as you commit to one, there has to be a separation from another too, so there could be that too. Maybe that's where the Five of Water is coming from. But that Empress does give you a blessing. That Empress does give you news, but at the same time, that Empress does make things better in your life. Okay? It does make things, it's kind of like your life is getting back in track or on track type of energy too. Does that make sense? Anyway, let's go on here. But it's not, I'm going to tell you, my Scorpios, and you know this, my Scorpios, it's never easy. My Scorpios, it really isn't easy for you. You feel things so deeply. So this one is reversed. Let's see what this says. Peace, because you feel things so deeply. So there's going to be, so just be aware of this. Now, so we have Archangel Gabriel, we have Archangel Azrael here. Peace. So that, when I was telling you about, are you leaving one to go to another? Okay. And it just means like you're putting something to rest as you open something new, because this is really very much a commitment card. I feel very committed with this card. Anyway, Archangel Azrael, peace. Release the past. There is a more enriching future. So this is the releasing of the past. This is what, this is like let go. So there is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. So, part of it is also don't try to control it also, my Scorpios, but there is a lot of blessing with this, whatever this is, but it also, there is a thing about you do need to release. You do need to release, okay? But let's go on here. And we're going to see what crystal you may need to have. Here, this is reversed. If you have, I'm not telling you to go buy them because these can be expensive, but let's see what it is. Lapis lazuli. I do not have this, but I can see why you need to have it. Okay, prophetic dream. So you might want to keep it at your bedside. And if you do that, then keep a book too because you want to write them down. But releasing anger, it does help with serenity and grace. Okay? Okay. So this is, I'm not going to say it's not going to be an emotional weekend, but at the same time, there's going to be a really strong commitment here. And that feels good. Blessings, blessings. So, my Scorpios, if you enjoy my readings, remember the button, like, share, subscribe. As always, my Scorpios, know that you are loved. Stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.